Hi there, Dr. Vicki Lemper here with the Shift Happens channel. Today, we're going to talk about really how to change your state and really focus, but not overly focus on your desire. And how does that work with manifesting? We're going to dig into that and more. But before we do, go ahead and like, share, and comment if you enjoy learning how to manifest with ease, love, and joy and fun. Go ahead and follow, like, share, and comment. If you need help with that journey, go ahead and contact me at shifthappenslifecoaching@gmail.com. All the information is below in the description box. Okay, I made some notes here. So really, again, Neville Goddard always says the only thing to change is change itself, right? But what does that mean? We are always looking to the 3D. We're looking at our desires and we really want them. And again, the top 3 desires is your money, your health, and your SP. And again, SP could be a colleague, a friend, a romantic person, whatever it is, a relationship of some sort, right? So we focus on changing the outside. Like, this is what I would prefer in a relationship. This is what I would prefer as far as my bank account, right? And so what do we do? But we always say we have to change ourselves and be and step into that person that has it. Well, let's explore that just a little bit more. Because everything you are seeking, we think the having of everything on the outside, the car, the house, the person, the perfect relationships at work, all of this will make us feel better. And yes, it does, right? However, that's not sustainable because that's very conditional, because then you're looking to see that other people are behaving well so you feel well. It's no different than a teacher teaching. And there's always that 1 or 2 students that's always like, blah, 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 going, spiraling. And, a teacher's like, gosh, my day would be perfect except for 6th period because Johnny's in there and, I just can't handle him. He's always out of control. Well, it has nothing to do with Johnny. All of these relationships outside of yourself have nothing to do. The number one relationship is you with your source, with your God self, right? And so what you want outside of yourself, you have to seek within. So what is it? Try to name it. So often we get entangled in that 3D circumstance, whether it's with a let's just talk about SP, a specific person. So maybe it's a colleague, a romantic person, a family member, whatever it is. Just think of that one person that's really offering you some frustration. And now I want you to think, what is it? What is the main thing that's frustrating you? And then once you really they're not listening to me, or they don't value me, or maybe you're jealous, or maybe, try to get specific and narrow it down to one emotion that's really, really getting the best of you, so to speak. And then once you find it, let's say you don't feel valued at work. No one listens to you, right? So whatever you seek outside of yourself, you have to give yourself. So find the specific emotion, then say, okay, so no one values me at work. Well, I have to value myself. Well, then you go, okay, I have to give it to myself. What does that mean? What is valuing me? And it's different for everyone, right? Sit with it and meditate on it. Go, I'm not feeling valued. And so I'm going to meditate on that. And the answer may come right away or it may not. Do not seek the answer. Let it come to you, right? Don't start chasing the answers either, right? Chasing it's like a dog chasing its tail. It just doesn't get done, right? So you have to just not seek it, but just kind of sit with it and allow that answer to come. And then once you start to really, and it may not come in one big gush. You might just be kind of meditating on it or just kind of pondering it throughout the day. Like, I'm not feeling valued. What if I were to value myself, what would that mean? And maybe you look at the work, like, when do I not feel valued at work? Is it in a meeting? and no one's listening to you. So maybe it's listening. Listening might equate to valuing you. So, okay, do I listen to myself? Am I listening to what I need to do? Am I valuing what I love and not placing it on like, well, I know he likes that, so maybe I should like it too. And I know she's very successful, so maybe I should do the things that they're doing, right? It all comes down to you. And I am telling you, when you just really sit with it and just meditate and ponder on it, don't try to find the answer. Don't try to chase it. Don't try, like, I need the answer now so I can fix it. So then I can have what I want. That's not how it works. Just sit with it. Just be patient with it. And it might come to you in a little bit. Okay, I don't feel valued. Maybe it's listening. Okay, maybe that feels okay. But there's still some lingering things about being valued. Well, maybe I don't feel needed. How can I give that to me? How do I feel needed? Well, maybe you go back to your purpose and you're like, I need to serve people. They need me to serve. Okay. You might see it on other people coming to you to needing things, or maybe you are giving things to others. And it just kind of all, there's no one definition of, okay, there's not a textbook going, okay, you don't feel valued at work. Here are the X, Y's, and Z's. Now, go find it within yourself, right? It's a different answer for different people at different times. You have to be aware of it. Take responsibility on and hold yourself accountable and be like, you know what? I am seeking someone to need me outside of me. You know, I want this person to need me. I need my boss to really see me. Well, are you seeing yourself? So again, do not chase it. Do not seek it. Let it and be it. And just wait for the answer. Just kind of, and it will come to you. And again, it might come in different increments. It may just, you know, it might start leveling up little by little, or it may just come in a gush and be like, oh my God, I totally get it. It's so simple. It was right under my nose. And so again, whatever we are looking to change outside, it is really the change within. And that seems really like, well, that's kind of boring, but that's manifesting 101. All of your solutions, all of your answers, all of your problems, all of your dilemmas are inside of you. It's never outside of here. It has nothing to do. And I know that some people get really frustrated, like, what do you mean manifesting doesn't have to do anything with the car, the house, the bank account, the SP, my healthy, beautiful body? It really doesn't. Those are just items that help connect you back to who you are and really finding that love within yourself, because that's truly what it is all about. You can affirm and visualize all you want surface wise and get what you want, but is it sustainable? Sustainability always goes back to you and loving yourself and feeling the freedom to love yourself. And you can't build that house on sand. You got to build yourself. It always begins and ends with you. So I kind of went on a tangent a little bit there, but I will always direct you back to yourself. You don't need any coach. You don't even need me. You just need to accept yourself as the God self, that because we are all one and we are all one consciousness, and you are connected to the big G, the God, right? And so God works through you as you. And when you accept that and then you really realize the power you have within, you're unstoppable. And you are worthy of the money, the SP, all of it. You just have to accept it. And don't chase, don't seek the answer. Just let it be and let it come to you. Let it come to you. But just that awareness of what you are seeking outside is always there for you within. And when you really get the within, you're in that natural, neutral state that allows your desires to come in, because that is ultimately the state we want you to get in. My ears. Is ultimately where we want you to get to, right? We want you to get into that natural state of, yeah, it's mine. Because have you ever manifested something and then you're like, yeah, that, once you did get it, because you were thinking about it, you were getting your goals, you were really going for this desire. And then you get it and you're like, huh. Well, you had felt it so real and natural and normal that you already had it before you actually had it in the 3D. So you're like, okay, what's next? You already went on to the next thing that you want because you had it within and you knew it and you didn't question it, right? So it felt natural and normal. It didn't seem like, whoa, and that's, so sometimes you're like, well, that wasn't that big of a deal. And that's exactly where we need you to be. Everything I teach you and everything we talk about is counterintuitive to what we've learned when we were kids, right? Okay, I think this video is long enough. I've kind of went on a tangent, but basically, whatever you seek outside of yourself, you got to give it to yourself. And if you don't know what that means, find a particular specific emotion. And if you don't know what that means, how to do it, meditate on it. Allow yourself to have the answer without chasing the answer. Okay, I know this set well with you. So go ahead, like, share, comment. Let's build this community. This is how I really appreciate it because this is how we get our message out. And if you need help on this journey, go ahead and contact me at shifthappenslifecoaching@gmail.com. All the information is below as well. All right, until next time, take care. Bye-bye.